singing. Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue. Bare feet in the street, no it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to search like I'm Jumpman. I don't really care about who it is. They want to see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low sway pumas. See me in the court like okay boomers. Now I keep singing. I can't find a line. So I keep looking, so I keep looking, we keep singing. I can't find a line, so I keep pushing, so I keep pushing, and I keep singing.
Cameras on us like Cassian. Click. They don't want to learn half the handles. Holes in the game with the ball and sand. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do with my peak. Dream team, I do to my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the ball. Mamba mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all be the boss, you don't wait. We beat the yard. 80,000 years beyond the paint.
I keep singing. I can't find a line, so I keep looking, so I keep looking, we keep singing. I can't find a line, so I keep pushing, so I keep pushing, and I keep singing.
Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take.
So let me shoot that.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. That's love.
Let's look forward to next weekend. The Concha Del Mar hosts Deck Party. All games played on Deck 15 will earn double XP. Meanwhile, the city celebrates the 90s. If your My Player is a 90 overall or above, this is the event for you. That's it for me. Now hit the courts and get to level 40.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Well,
the Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. A beautiful look at downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, where we're coming to you today. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Antetokounmpo. He's out in front in the East. A superstar talent, certainly worthy of accolades.
And getting the kind of attention you'd expect for a player having the kind of season he's having.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Holiday. Chris Middleton is out there with Gordon. Then there's Bullard. And it's Allen in at the 2 guard. And for the Hornets, up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridget. The mayor is out there with Ball, and it's Jones in at the 5 spot. So the Bucks win the tip. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. 8 feet away. Gordon kicks to Holiday. And Ball with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Just 5 to shoot. Middleton for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's the Mayor coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good on the triple.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Pistons. Stolen by Ball. He's got a clear path. Goes up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the Mayor gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Holiday. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Middleton. Hayward knocks it away. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The Mayor passes to Jones. Here's the Mayor. And that comes off the assist by Jones. The Mayor's got 5 now.
Great ball movement there.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Bucks passing it around. Nobody near Allen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now, here's Ball. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Inside, Allen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ball against Howard. And it's Ball penetrating to the left wing. Here's the Mayor. Oh, one.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the deep. A fantastic Mobile One block. This one deserves another look. And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Back to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Here's the Mayor. He has 7. 6 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there. The Mayor's got 9 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
To the inside. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Middleton.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Passes to the Mayor. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Bucks trail by 4.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Wara checked in, and Banks is subbed in for Grayson Allen.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now, here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's the Mayor. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. Bullard pulls it in. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. Goodness, can he elevate? That was absolutely one of the best of them.
Greg, it was what makes him one of the premier entertainers in the entire NBA.
Exactly.
To the right side. Banks passes to Bullard. Good D by Jones. Hornets leading by 4. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the Mayor, defended by Middleton. And there's the pass to the Mayor. The shot. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Here's Bullard.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Ball from long range. Scored the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They've been looking at a sing offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Jones, and Jones with the stuff.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's Charlotte holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. All out there with the Mayor. And it's Jones in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Offensive rebound. Pass to the Mayor. With the drive. Oh.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Hill after the basket by Charlotte. Hayward passes to the main. And he dunks it down.
Here he comes, and here he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. He dents the rim with a 10 slam.
Wow. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Middleton. Over Hayward. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Hill.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
And Chris Middleton, the longtime Buck. He's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, GA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal and did not have a great season, it did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason.
Bridges shot good. And that's now 9 points for Miles Bridges.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better, right?
So you make us, David. Thank you for stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play. It's good from long range. Hayward's got 6 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And the Bucks making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Here's Nora, defended by Bridges. Hill passes to Bullard. Will it go? Hill has the open look. Nails the wide open jump shot.
The rhythm and timing right there, impeccable, and the experience of George Hill to recognize.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Connaughton, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Jrue Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Bullard. The second chance effort. The Hornets pull it in. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hayward passes to Bridges. Fires from deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Knocked loose. Pass to the Mayor. And yes, it's good. The Mayor's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Bucks shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Gordon. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
The pass to Bullard. Dishes it to Holiday. To the paint. And Bullard gets it to go.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look at the Bucks.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago. Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now here is Holiday. Aston Morrow kicks it out to Gordon. Lots of room. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gordon's got his third basket of the night. Pushing it up. And the Mayor gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The Bucks making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Ball against Holiday. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Pushing it up. Out to Hayward. From the arc. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Charlotte out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. After the first two quarters of play, it's Charlotte in control. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They score very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. If you can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. The Mayor having a dominant impact in this game.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
On the court for the Bucks. Holiday out there with Allen. Then it's Chris Middleton. And there's Gordon. And it's Bullard in at the 5.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Holiday against Ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Charlotte on D. Holiday looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen.
And on defense, LaMelo's quickness can make him inescapable. Able to stay all over the shooter on that one.
And there's the try. And Ball slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Good on the bucket.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down.
Gordon finds Holiday. Back to Gordon. Magnificent rejection.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Bullard. Gordon trying to break loose. Bullard can't hit.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's the mayor. He has 31. He kicks it to Ball. Passes it to the mayor. Launches it. Hits the 3-point bomb. The mayor's got 34 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Bridges. And again, the Bucks miss.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Hayward can't hit.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
The mayor, boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Bucks passing it around. Here's Gordon. And again, the Bucks miss.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
That's good from Ball. A different look for Milwaukee. Stevens is checked in. And Banks is subbed in for Grayson Allen. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Middleton against Hayward. Shots good by Middleton.
That is tough, watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And Paul with the block.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
Middleton hits them both. Here's Ball. 10 points for him. Here's the Mayor. Hayward up top, fires the three. They get it again. Bridges, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Back to Banks. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Banks has got his first points in this one. The Mayor passes to Hayward. Off target from three-point range. Bucks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Hill driving in. It's good.
The long strides of George Hill helping him gains some ground to take advantage of and slices to the rim and scores.
Here's the mayor.
Oh!
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The mayor passes to Jones. Outside, Ball. Cranes the three-pointer. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
For three, Middleton. Hornets with the rebound. Here's the mayor, and he has 42, and he drives in, and that one is hammered home.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
A three-pointer is right on target. Banks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's keep grinding. Keep getting stuff. The offense will come. See if we can move it a little bit more against the Reds and then drive it, move it, catch it.
Clearly he wants his guys, Greg, to work harder on offense.
And I love what Coach Budenholzer said. Just keep gutting through it and eventually something positive will happen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The mayor is out there with Ball, and it's Jones in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Down low, here's Diakite and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Ball. It's thrown by to Tacumbo. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Connaughton. The pass to Stevens. He dishes it to Hill. And Jones over to help. Pass to Connaughton. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The mayor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ball. He takes it in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Robinson's checked in for the Bucks. That's good from Ball. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Here's Stevens. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Passes it to the Mayor. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 5. Cans the shot from the wing. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That will be foul number 5 on him. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Bridges with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Here's the Mayor. Just 5 on the clock. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Connaughton. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, those kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Here's Connaughton into the lane, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's the Mayor, Antetokounmpo defending. The Mayor passes to Bridges, drills the three-pointer.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Knocks it loose, stolen by Ball. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Free throw drops for Hill. And the veteran marksman, George Hill, can still fire it from outside, can he, Brent?
Yeah, he's still a guy that understands the game. He has so much experience. He's still capable of knocking down big shots, and coaches still have confidence in him to be out on the floor and make the right play.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, whether George Hill has started, which he's done a lot in his career, or come off the bench, he's a guy that you like in your rotation as a steadying force.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:31 left in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Charlotte.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For the mayor.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Hunter Williams finds Reed.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Outside Hill. Going inside. Reed with the block. Pass to Bialica. This one for 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. So it's the Hornets now. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now the pass to Bialica. Oubre for 3. Hill pulls it in. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Miles, congrats on the win. Can this team carry the momentum into the next game?
Well, I think we're just going to approach the game like we have been these last games. We've been playing very hard, moving the ball, and playing great defense. So if we approach it like that, I think we'll win.
Thanks again for your time, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.